Hello everyone, welcome to CNA, the daily newspaper analysis. So today is 28th of December. Let's start the analysis of today. This is me and my relevant working experience. If you want to join our WhatsApp as well as our Telegram groups, you can join in via the links given in the description section below. Also, we are on with this Christmas sale for both the CSAT course as well as for this foundation course, which is also a 45 days crash course for your upcoming APSC prelims. So we will have to start these batches from this particular dates. So if you want to register, you can call us via our number or you can see csap.co.in for more information. Kiki Asaji, disinvestment in India, no substitute for an industrial policy, illegal sand mining, how Japan's moon landing attempt will affect India's Chandrayaan 4 and relevant prelims facts. So if you say about disinvestment in India, ki koi se yate? This investment fetches over rupees 4.20 lakh crore in 10 years, but target to be missed again in financial year 24. Disinvestment. So what does disinvestment means? So we can see that when the government sells its assets or a subsidiary such as central or state public sector firm, this is referred to as disinvestment or divestment. And we all know that there are three basic methods of disinvestment. কি হয় এটা হল majority disinvestment, আনটো হল complete disinvestment আৰু এটা হল minority disinvestment. So these are the three type of disinvestment that we can see in this particular disinvestment strategies. So disinvestment can be seen in India by the Department of Investment and Public Asset Management, that is DIPAM, Department of Investment and Public Asset Management, which deals with all matters relating to the management of central government investments in equity, including disinvestment of equity in central public sector undertakings. Okay, so therefore today the major areas where we can see disinvestments, it may be strategic disinvestments, it may be stake sales, it may be asset monetization, and also it means capital restructuring. Okay, so a good organization too, even the DIPAM directly works under the Ministry of Finance. Okay, so therefore when we talk about these disinvestments, as the upcoming general elections approach, the government is slowing down its push for privatization, and they are cautious about criticism for selling valuable assets and are choosing to sell only a portion of their ownership on stock exchanges instead of fully privatizing. So as a result, the disinvestment target for current fiscal year is again likely to be missed. তো যিমান এম কৰা গৈছিলে in this particular time period, তো এইটো আমি জানো 23-24. So the target was around 50, like you can see annual disinvestment target is 51,000 and achieved is only 9974 crore, which is a large difference. ইমানখিনি target আছিলে but ইমানখিনি হৈ পাইছে আজি. So that is the thing which is the worrisome today for the disinvestment scenario of our country. কাৰণ মেইনলি এই ডিসইনভেষ্টমেণ্টবিলাক কৰা কিহৰ কাৰণে যায়? ফিস্কেল বাৰ্ডেনটো ৰিডিউচ কৰিবলৈ, পাব্লিক ফিনান্সটো ইনক্ৰিজ কৰিবলৈ, প্ৰাইভেট অ'নাৰশ্বিপটো এনকাৰেজ কৰিবলৈ, আৰু গ্ৰোথ এণ্ড ডেভেলপমেণ্ট প্ৰগ্ৰামছ এণ্ড অলছ' মেইনটেইনিং এণ্ড প্ৰমোটিং কম্পিটিশ্যন ইন দ্য মাৰ্কেট, উই নিড such form of disinvestments. But today, because of all these things, the disinvestment plan will not be expanded by the center just because of the upcoming elections. Okay, so in this whole criteria, we have seen that there are various benefits of disinvestment. Enuka nohoy je disinvestment to totally beya hoy. So there may be good amount of prospects associated with disinvestment. Supposedly it helps government with the money. Government also uses disinvestment proceeds to finance the fiscal deficit, to invest in the economy, and also to develop our social sector programs. Okay, but still we can see that in various instances of time, criticisms are also there. কিহৰ কাৰণে? কাৰণ যদি এই ডিসইনভেষ্টমেণ্টটো হৈ যায়, এই PSUs বা এই প্ৰাইভেট চেক্টৰ এণ্টাৰপ্ৰাইজেছবিলাকে কেতিয়াবা গভৰ্ণমেণ্টক প্ৰে কৰোঁতে ডিলে কৰে, এণ্ড হুইচ কেন অলছ' ক্ৰিয়েট দ্য প্ৰাইভেট মনোপলি, আৰু লাষ্টত গৈ পেলাই ইট মে আল্টিমেটলি লিড টু আ ফল্টি মডেল অফ ডিসইনভেষ্টমেণ্ট হুইচ মে ইভেন ইম্পেক্ট দ্য ইকনমি অফ আৱাৰ কাণ্ট্ৰি. চ' সেই তাৰ কাৰণে আজি এই চেলেঞ্জেছখিনিৰ কাৰণে আজি ইয়াতে কথাটো ওলোৱা গৈছে. দ্য নিউজ হেজ বিন দেয়াৰ. So therefore, if I have to say about disinvestment, which is regarded as a crucial instrument for fostering economic development and prosperity in India, the goal of the India's government disinvestment policy is to increase revenue boost public sector enterprise productivity, and also to contribute to the development of more vibrant and sustainable economy in the coming time period. But since ever miss hobo, to he karne a news to ami dekhisu that is coming in the news today in the Hindu paper. Okay, so here at a question details in association with this investment. মই দীপামৰ কথাও কৈছিলো, so হেতু লৈ পেলাই তোমালোকে এটা কোৱেশ্চন এটা পাবা. So just write about this particular question which is associated with this investment in our country. Okay, তোমালোকে মোক কোৱাচোন, what is national investment fund? What is national investment fund? এটো কি হয় তোমালোকে মোক কমেন্ট সেকশনত কোৱা. Next, there is no substitute for an industrial policy. Okay, a missing industrial policy, and it's basically an editorial written by Rajat Katuria and Akash Dey. Okay, so you can see that although liberalization has been successful in India, the country failed to establish a manufacturing base and prematurely deindustrialized. No nation in the world has achieved industrialization just through deregulation. So today, if I have to say about the industrial policy of our country, so under the Make in India campaign and its objectives, though it has been successfully launched by the Prime Minister in around September 2014, we have seen that through this Make in India campaign, we are promoting manufacturing, we are trying to attract foreign investment, we are trying to improve the infrastructures of our country, and also at the last, we need to improve the skill development of our workforce. Okay, but in recent times, whatever we have seen about the performances of the Make in India and also every other things associated with Make in India, we have seen that amak kisuman additional industrial policy laga hoise for proper implementation. So therefore today in this particular sector, when we treat something in associated with this particular industrial sector, I have to think about that how I can be producing a major industrial policy of our country so that we can invest more and also we can make the outputs associated with this particular investments. Okay, so right from the industrial policy of 1948 till today, okay, with even the new industrial policy that appeared in 1991 after the LPG reforms. So we have seen that though the industries has been focused, but still we haven't literally gone through such techniques which can achieve the industrial heights of our country. Tumaloke mukwa je which 5-year plan has focused more on industrial revolution in our country. Okay, it may be the first, it may be the second, it may be the third, and also it has got a particular name. So hetu kuntu hoy juntu plan e industry focus korisile hetu tumalaka muk comment section kwa. Okay, so yate gutei kotha khini moi likhi dia ase about Make in India, about how we have tried our level best to implement some type of policies in associated with industries in our country. Okay, so Make in India through di ami rapidly eta try korisu to face the things associated with the problems associated with the industrial revolution. Tar upor ta ma question di thoi disu sai lobo para. Next, illegal sand mining. To jetia moi sand mining boli kau hetu actually ki hoy? It is defined as the removal of primarily natural sand and the sand resources. Sand resources mane ki? Jibilak mineral sands hoy and their respective aggregates. Aru etu corpora from natural environment. It may be riverine, it may be coastal, it may be marine, it may be terrestrial. Okay, aru yar pora ki valuable minerals ulai, metals ulai, crushed stone ulai, sand ulai, gravel ulai. So all these things are particularly seen. Aru ami janu je amar sources ki hoy sandor. They are the riverbeds, lakes and reservoirs, agricultural fields, coastal or marine sand. Okay, all these things are basically the sources of this particular sand. So here the key is in news. Bihar police have arrested 20 sand smugglers and seized 40 sand laden boats in a major crackdown against illegal sand mining industry. So the police action took place near Bheta of the Son River in Patna district bordering Koilwar. Okay, so jetia mo Son River boli kom, so we can see that this is particularly the Son River, which is directly going from the Bihar area, and it ultimately joins the Ganga river. So it is a south bank tributary of whom? The main Ganga river. Okay, so etia is a what are the factors which can contribute to illegal sand mining? Ki karone hoise? Lack of regulation, obviously, high demand of construction materials, corruption and mafia influence, lack of sustainable alternatives, and also weak environmental impact assessment implementation. So যিমানখিনি আমি প্ৰজেক্টছ ৰাখিছোঁ সেই প্ৰজেক্টছখিনি যদি আমি ভালকৈ ইমপ্লিমেণ্ট কৰিলোহেঁতেন তেতিয়াহ'লে আমি ইমানখিনি প্ৰব্লেমছ দেখা নাপালোহেঁতেন. অ'কে, আজি তাৰ কনচিকুৱেঞ্চেছটো বহুত বেয়া হৈছে. ইৰোজন হৈ আছে, ফ্লাডিং, তাৰ কাৰণে গ্ৰাউণ্ড ৱাটাৰ ডিপ্লিশ্যন, বিকজ গ্ৰাউণ্ড ৱাটাৰ ইজ ভেৰি মাছ এছ'চিয়েটেড উইথ দ্য চেণ্ড. তাৰ ওপৰত বায়'ডাইভাৰ্চিটি লছ হৈ আছে. তো আমাৰ ইমানখিনি ইনিচিয়েটিভছ থকাৰ পিছতো টুডে হাউ দিছ ইজ হেপেনিং ইজ আ কজ অফ কনচাৰ্ণ টুডে ফৰ এভৰি ৰেচপেক্টিভ ষ্টেটছ. চ' আজি মাইন্স এণ্ড মিনাৰেল ডেভেলপমেণ্ট ৰেগুলেশ্যন এক্ট আছে আমাৰ লগত, 2006 পাছ হোৱা এনভাইৰমেণ্টেল ইম্পেক্ট এছেছমেণ্ট আছে আমাৰ ওচৰত, ছাষ্টেইনেবল চেণ্ড মেনেজমেণ্ট গাইডলাইনছ আছে, এনফৰ্চমেণ্ট এণ্ড মনিটৰিং গাইডলাইনছ ফৰ চেণ্ড মাইনিং 2020. এই গোটেইবিলাক থকাৰ পিছতো হাউ উই কেন চি দেট চেণ্ড মাইনিং ইজ ছামথিং এছ'চিয়েটেড টুডে in the country of India. Okay, and in a tributary like Son, which is basically a perennial river in central India. আৰু এইটো সাউদাৰ্ণ মষ্টত যদি মই কৈ আছিলোঁ সাউথ বেংকত it is the second largest tributary of the river Ganga. So that is very much important thing in association with this particular river system of our country. Okay, মোক কোৱা তোমালোকে যে সোন ৰিভাৰখন ক'ৰ পৰা অৰিজিনেট হৈ আছে আৰু সোন ৰিভাৰখন কেইখন ষ্টেটছ দি পেলাই আমাৰ ইণ্ডিয়াত পাছ হয়. We all know that it already it goes and merge up with Ganga, which ultimately goes in Bangladesh and falls in the Bay of Bengal. But কোনখন ষ্টেটছ আৰু ক'ৰ পৰা অৰিজিনেট হয় সেইটো তোমালোকে মোক কমেণ্ট ছেকশ্যনত কোৱা. অ'কে, চ' সেইখিনি কথাই ইয়াত লিখা আছে about Son River, okay, and a respective question associated with sand mining. Next, how Japan's moon landing attempt will affect India's Chandrayaan 4. So, এতিয়া আমাৰ কি আহিলে যে on this particular Christmas day, 25th December, Japan's SLIM, SLIM, কি হয় এইটো SLIM টো? Japan's Smart Lander for Investigating Moon, SLIM বুলি কৈছে. So, this spacecraft entered into orbit around the moon after months-long journey and ahead of its planned moon landing attempt on January 19. So, if the attempt succeeds, Japan will become only the 5th country to soft land a robotic craft on a natural satellite, months after India succeeded with its Chandrayaan 3 mission in August. Perhaps, more importantly, SLIM's success or failure will also affect the upcoming Chandrayaan 4 mission. So, আমি জানো that Japan Aerospace, যেটো আমি JAXA বুলিও কওঁ, Japan's Aerospace Exploration Agency. So, তেখেতসকলে এটা SLIM বুলি এটা spacecraft বনাইছিল, who will land in this particular moon, and এটুক দিয়া গৈছিলে ক'ৰ পৰা September 7ৰ পৰা দিয়া গৈছিলে from Tanegashima spaceport. Okay, so therefore this is basically the second Japanese attempt this year to soft land on the moon. Okay, because the Hakuto R M1 lander crashed in late April after its engine shut down to Shun during the landing. But এতিয়া আমি দেখিছোঁ যে এই যিটো SLIM, okay, it will try to land within 100 meters of its chosen landing site, and also this will set a record of attempting a soft land with the smallest ever area tolerance on the moon. So it will study the lunar surface near the landing point, collect temperatures and radiation readings, and also attempt to study the moon's mantle. But kihor kane to issue ahise je how it will directly affect Chandrayaan 4. So today we can see that scientists are more interested in the moon's southern pole region at large because parts of the sum of the craters here are always in shadow. So these parts contain water ice, and a lunar surface mission could potentially explore those sites and attempt to extract water. Even if I see about ISRO successfully landing its Chandrayaan 3, okay, on August 23 around, August manote hoisile. So this will explore even the same area where India is also focused with. Okay, so etia jihetu amar orbitot it will explore the area closer to the moon's south pole of the Chandrayaan 3 did. So hetu karone etia jihetu orbitot same orbitot ase, so amaru etia eta tension ahi goise je it may compromise with the future missions that is a Chandrayaan 4 যেটো আমি ভাবিছো 2026 মানত লঞ্চ কৰিম বুলি. So it will directly impact the trajectory of Chandrayaan 4 because it will land on the same type of locations where Chandrayaan 4 is aiming to land. So তাৰ কাৰণে এটা ডাইৰেক্টলি কম্পেয়াৰ মানে এটা ডাইৰেক্টলি ইয়াতে এটা ইস্যু হৈ আছে, ইয়াতে এটা ডাইৰেক্টলি প্ৰব্লেম এৰাইজ হৈছে. তো লেটছ সি হোৱাট উই হেভ টু হোল্ড ইন দিছ পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ লোকেশ্যন. আমাৰ কি হয় কি নহয় এইটো আমি চাব লাগিব ইন দ্য কামিং ফিউচাৰ. Okay, so let's hope for the best. There a problem to hobo nalage aru nohole bhal nohole amar Chandrayaan 4 will needs to be altered in this particular location not to be landing. Okay, so hey kotha toge eta pura dia ase eta question di thodisu sai lok. Next, Pratima Borwa Pandey Memorial Award 2023. So who was Pratima Borwa Pandey? So she was an Indian folk singer with the royal family of Gauripur in western Assam Dhuburi district. Okay, and Borwa Pandey, a national awardee best known for her Gwalparia Lukogit. Gwalparia buli kole Kush Rajbongsi, Komota Puri, Deshi, e gute songs bilak tekhete gaisile. Okay, just like Hastir Konya, Mur, Mahmud Bandhure. Okay, so all these things are something associated with this particular lady. Okay, so therefore today she has also got various number of songs. Okay, ami jodi jano like you can say about this one if I am not wrong, O Shyam Kaliere. Okay, so that is one of the important songs associated with this particular person. So you can see that a gute bostu tu jeti ami koi asilu, so it is something associated with the popular songs with this particular lady. So তোমালোকে মোক ক'ব লাগে some of the more important popular songs of this particular lady on her day. Okay, so the Pratima Borwa Pandey Memorial Award dor kotha koise yat for the year 2023 presented to the folk culture artist Rahindra Nath Brahma on December 27 on the occasion of the death anniversary of this iconic Gwalpira Lokogit singer Pratima Borwa Pandey. Okay, so itu jehetu award hoy, it's a very important award that has been given. Okay, so yate moswa Hastir Konya, Mur Mohud Bandhure, she was the niece of filmmaker Promotesh Borwa. Okay, so muk aru kekhonman aru ketaman tumaloke naam koa popular songs which are associated with Pratima Borwa Pandey. Next, Tansen Samaro, etu ki hoy? So around 1300 musicians played Bande Mataram or tabla to enter the Guinness World Record for the largest table ensemble during the ongoing 99 International Tansen Samaro in Gwalior. Okay, so Tansen Samaro, Tansen boli kole ami ki buji pao. So we all know about this particular person, who was a very important person with respective to Akbar. Okay, so Akbar who sent messengers to Raja Ramcharan Singh requesting Tansen to join the musicians in the Mughal court. So tekhete ejon bahut important singer asile during the period of Akbar. Okay, aru tar karone ami janu je this person Tansen actual tekhetor naam to ki asile Ramtanu Pandey. Okay, who was referred to as Mia Tansen. Okay, or he is also known as Sangeet Samrat. Okay, to yate ami janu je around 1300 musicians played Vande Mataram to enter into the largest book of world record. So hetu karone etu newsor asile. So please remember all these things associated with this particular records or awards or something. Okay, so that is all for today from my side.